Hi everyone, this is Todd from UXly Software, creators of One-Shot API, and today I have a quick video for you about the new Coinbase x402 protocol for API payments. It's a pretty neat payment scheme that the Coinbase team proposed to allow for permissionless payments from humans and bots for premium content on any API. And what I want to show you today is how you can easily integrate x402 payments into your FastAPI server using One-Shot API. And I've put together a complete running demonstration repository for you. The link is in the post, and you can clone this repository and run it end to end with just a few API credentials. And integrating it into your project should be a snap with what we've got to show you here today. So to get started, first thing you want to do is you'll want to log into One-Shot API. We need to create a API key and secret. So we'll do that. Today's date is 5/19/25. I like to name my API keys by the date that I create them. So let's take these and put them into our GitHub repo. Before we do that, let's make a copy of our environment variable file. Let's copy it into docker compose.env, and then we'll use this. So One-Shot API key, grab your secret, put that in there as well. Be sure when you're doing this for real to keep your API keys and secrets actually secret. I'm showing them here today so that it's easier to follow. And the last thing we'll need from One-Shot is our organization ID. So if we come over to organizations, if we go into the organization that we're working in, grab that organization ID, put that right there. Okay. We're set up for our One-Shot account now. The next thing that this demo does for you is it's set up to use ngrok for tunneling. So this means that your API that you'll run is actually reachable from the internet. So it's a more realistic setup than if you're just demoing it on your local network. So we're going to use ngrok. You can make a free account at ngrok.com. So if you log in, first thing, grab your auth token. Let's put that in our ngrok auth token variable. And the last thing you'll want is a cloud endpoint. You can get a free cloud endpoint from the domains tab over here. All this is in the README direction. So let's click on this. Let's copy our URL, bring it over here, paste that in. Be sure in your tunnel base URL variable, you want to make sure that you've got HTTPS in front of it. Otherwise, you might have issues. And then the last thing, since we're demoing payments, people paying us for using our premium APIs, we want payments to be sent to our address. So to do that, let's go back into One-Shot. We're going to create a escrow wallet or a hot wallet on the base Sepolia network. So let's do that. 5/19/25 x402 demo wallet, and we'll put it on the base Sepolia network right there. Okay, so if we check out the details, grab that account address that we just created, and that's where we're going to be sending payments to. We're going to be sending payments to our One-Shot hot wallet. Now, in this demo, I've already set it up for you such that you're going to be asking users to pay in USDC on the base Sepolia network. So that address is already input for you. You don't need to change it unless you want to try a different token. And we're going to be asking people to pay 1 USDC. So that's a 1 with 18 zeros. That comes out to $1. That's the max amount that we would ask somebody to pay for our API. So let's go ahead and save that. And if we come back to the directions here, we need to grab some base Sepolia ETH to power our escrow wallet. So if we click on this link here, base Sepolia faucet, this will take us to the official Coinbase developer platform where we can get base Sepolia ETH. So let's put our hot wallet address in there. Okay, so now our funds are on the way. We'll have funds to power transactions in just a couple of seconds. The last thing that you want to do to get some funds so we can actually simulate paying dollars is we need to get some base Sepolia USDC. So I've got the link for you right here. So let's go to the base Sepolia USDC faucet. So we want some USDC on base Sepolia. And let's put that in our MetaMask wallet. So let's put that here. Send 10 USDC. Great. So now I've got 10 USDC sent to the wallet that I'm going to use to pay for my transactions. And at that point, we are ready to run the demo stack. Okay, so all we need to do after we've cloned the GitHub repository and entered our credentials into our docker compose.env, let's do docker compose -env file docker compose env up -d. The first time you run this, it will build the container for you and it'll run the stack. So we can see what's happening in our payment server by running sudo docker logs x402. That's the name of our container. And here's our container running. Now we can, in our browser, click on the ngrok agent dashboard. And you can see here's our cloud endpoint that we got from ngrok. If we click this, and then we go to the premium route, our demo will load a simple web application that will allow you to pay in USDC on the base Sepolia network. So let's give it a shot. Connect, pay now, and it's going to ask you to sign a transaction that's going to pay 5 cents, which is below our max threshold of $1. So we're going to pay 5 cents in USDC to our one-shot escrow wallet. And if I hit confirm, we've sent that to our running server. And once that transaction mines, we will get redirected to the payment successful. And at this point, your server could serve the premium data. Could be a premium access token. It could be high-value data. Anything that you could serve with an API. You can now serve to users in a gasless manner for them, very simply with x402. And if we come over here and check our transaction history in one shot, there we go. There's our transfer with authorization on the base Sepolia network. Worked like a charm, and importantly, this is the only example that I know of currently that will show you how to implement x402 payments in FastAPI. And if you check out the code, you can see that it's a single route dependency. Add your route dependency to whatever route you want to add payment to. Put your payment configurations into the payment verifier, and that's it. You've now got an API endpoint that will charge crypto for access to your endpoints. Let us know if you've got any questions or want to collaborate on something like this for your own product. We're here to help, and watch out for new videos in the near future.